And the Oscar goes to Spike Jonze.
Hey guys, this is Spike Jonze, and if you don't know who he is, you are going to now. So he's an American director, producer, screenwriter, and actor. He was born on October 22nd in 1969 in Rockville, Maryland, and attended the San Francisco Art Institute in California. Spike is famous for his music videos, commercials, and movies. Some of the movies that he's directed include Being John Malkovich from 1999 and Adaption from 2002. He is also famous for Where the Wild Things Are from 2009 and Her from 2013. Those were both his original screenplays. Spike won the 2014 Golden Globe Award for his best screenplay for Her and was nominated for 3 Academy Awards as a producer for Best Picture, writer for Best Original Screenplay, and lyric writer for Best Original Song. Jonze won the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay, which marks his first win. He was also a producer and co-creator of the MTV series Jackass and Jackass the Movie. In 2009, Jonze collaborated with the Beastie Boys for the release of Don't Play No Games That I Can't Win. He also directed the music video for Otis, the second single from the album Watch the Throne by Kanye and Jay-Z. He also filmed Lady Gaga's live performance of Dope with Chris Milk for the YouTube Music Awards. Spike has a unique visual style, and he makes the most out of simple elements, such as lens flares, floating camera movement, centered framing, and wide-angle close-ups. So I'd like to focus on 6 components that Spike focuses on in his films. The first being camera placement. So camera placement is really where you choose to put your camera, and Spike likes to do that in some pretty unique ways, using high angles, low angles, eye level, and bird's eye shots, and he even likes to follow the actors around, like in this shot right here. The second is actor's direction. So actor's direction is what Spike is telling his actors and actresses behind the scenes, really. Without Spike doing this, his image probably wouldn't come to life if he just threw the actors out in front of the camera. So this is really important that Spike gets across what he wants the actors to do and what his image of the film really is. Third is sound design, and this is very important, so I'm going to have you observe this one yourself.
Good morning. Perfect. What have you been up to? Yeah, who's that? Why does that name familiar? Hello? Samantha?
It's really important here to realize that the music is just starting. Here you can really hear his footsteps, and quite frankly, I think they're out of tune when he turns the corner. So here the music gets really, really loud, and I can even see it peaking in the editor. But the sound of the elevator almost fades into the song, and then the song just plays from here on out. and then the music just comes to a complete stop for the rest of the scene. So that's really strong. Moving on, next is montage. So Spike really likes to use montages within his films and or music videos in this case. He uses this motif of past events or memories reoccurring within his film Her, and it really sequences everything together. Fifth is color, and color is really important to the film. So in Where the Wild Things Are, Spike chooses to really get those neutral tones, the browns and the beiges and the grays, which is a lot different from his film Her, which usually has a lot of bright colors or even a neutral background and then a bright pop. He tends to put his actors in bright colors so they stand out and that you focus on them throughout the film, which I think is really cool. And last but not least is shallow depth of field. So a shallow depth of field is when the camera's focusing on something closer and the background is very blurred out, and he uses that almost in every scene in Her, as you can see. The way that Spike uses a shallow depth of field in the movie Her makes you really focus and connect with the main character Theodore, and just makes you focus on his emotions instead of what's going on in the background. Thank you guys for bearing with me through this awful voiceover. I have the worst stuffy nose right now, it's awful. But thanks for watching my director's study, yeah.